We are told that the meaning of life is to be happy. Welcome to the backwards law. The philosopher Alan Watts once said, "When you try to stay on the surface of the water, you sink. But when you try to sink, you float." Think about it. When you try to sleep, you stay awake. When you try to be charming, you act awkward. And when you try to be happy, sometimes you end up feeling the opposite. So here's the question. Why does wanting something so badly actually push it further away?
The Ancient Warning. There's a poem that stayed with me for years. It was written by a Romanian poet named Mihai Eminescu, and in it he says something that sounds almost impossible. Do not hope and do not fear. Waves that leap like waves must fall. Should they urge or should they call, you remain indifferent to all. When you first hear that, you think, what? Don't hope? Don't fear? Then what am I supposed to do? But here's what I've discovered. What we've been told our entire lives, that the meaning of existence is to become happy, to achieve happiness, is the very thing that keeps us away from it. Why does wanting something so deeply actually push it further away? Welcome to Balanced Life Academy. We're storytellers of ancient wisdom for modern seekers, and today's story is about a beautiful paradox. Chapter 1. The Treadmill of Desire. Here's what's happening in your mind. You wake up, and almost immediately you start asking, am I happy? Do I feel good? Is today going to be a good day? And the moment you ask that question, something interesting happens. Because hidden inside "am I happy" is the quiet belief, I am not happy yet. Psychologists have a name for this. They call it the happiness paradox. The more you check if you're happy, the more you're measuring the distance between where you are and where you think you should be. And this is what Alan Watts called the backwards law. As he said it, when you try to stay on the surface of the water, you sink. But when you try to sink, you float. Life is full of these curious reversals. Trying to fall asleep keeps you awake. Trying to remember a name makes it slip away. And trying to be happy keeps happiness just out of reach. Chapter 2. The Butterfly and the Flower. The ancient teachers understood this in a way we've forgotten. The Stoics didn't chase happiness. They practiced what they called amor fati, the love of whatever comes. Whatever life brought them, they welcomed it. The Taoists had something similar. They called it wu wei, not forcing. Flowing with life instead of against it. And Eminescu, in that poem, invited us to watch life like a spectator at a play. You see the drama, but you don't confuse yourself with the drama. As Watts explained it, happiness is not something you chase. It's something that arrives when you stop looking. He used to tell this story about a butterfly. If you run through the garden with a net, trying desperately to catch it, the butterfly sees you coming and flies away. But if you sit quietly, if you simply tend to the flower in front of you, the butterfly lands on your shoulder. You never had to catch it. You only had to create the space for it to arrive. Chapter 3. The Art of Not Doing. So, what do we actually do with this understanding? First, try a different question. Instead of, am I happy? Ask, am I here? Am I present in this moment? When you're washing dishes, just wash the dishes. Feel the water. Notice the sound. That's where life actually happens. While eating, be only eating. While sleeping, be only sleeping. While walking, be only walking. And here's the part that sounds strange but changes everything. Give yourself permission to feel whatever you're feeling in the moment. As Watts said it, the desire for only positive experiences creates tension, but the acceptance of what's actually here, that brings ease. Stop resisting what is, because the moment you stop resisting, you discover there was never really anything to resist.
Carpe diem. Be in this moment, in this breath, in this heartbeat. Awaken fully to now and to the miracle of every moment.
Endnote: the wave. Eminescu knew this truth. He wrote, "Time passes, time comes. All is old and all is new. Waves that leap like waves must fall." Life is a wave. It rises and it falls. You can exhaust yourself trying to stay only on the crest, or you can learn to ride the whole thing, the rise and the fall. You don't need to find happiness. You just need to stop blocking it with your search for it. Stop swimming so hard. Just float. If this story resonated with you, you're ready for more. Subscribe to Balanced Life Academy. We are storytellers of wisdom for those ready to see differently. Stay present.
Thanks for watching.